Hi guys, BSS Central here. Today we are here with a new video where we will rate the best cards in our opinion of the second set Force Gold of Battlespirit Saga. First of all, I have to apologize with you for the long absence of contents on this channel, but you know, summer is summer and we are both too busy to make video. I am recording in the week of the release of this second set, so the next week also we will do some live pack opening on the Italian channel. So if you want, you can just watch the live, or if you're interested, please write it on the comments below. If you're interested, we can make some cut on the live and re-upload that on this channel. Probably it will be in Italian, because most of our public is Italian. But if you're interested, why not? So I remember you to subscribe, make a comment, and also pick up a like. Just go to the cards. Let's start with the X-Rare of red color. We start with King Dragno, that in our opinion is one of the best X-Rares to hope to find in the boxes, because he destroy 6000 of your BP when on summon, so it makes you able to make some board control during your main step. That is a thing that with the red of the first set is not so easy, but is a really powerful thing that in the old Battlespirit Japanese is a characteristic of the red. So I'm really happy about that card. It's too early to see a really Dragonoid deck maybe, but in all red deck, except maybe for Pterosaurs, this is really good. So more tricky is Starblade Dragon. All of us hoped that they support Nova. That is not a really good deck in the first set, but this is not the card that we wanted. Maybe it will become more better during during this season, but I don't know. Its effects are not awful, but they want a really long setup and really are really situational. So I don't know. It has Awaken, so it can maybe do something with Ares Dragoon and other cards, but this is not a really good card for now, in my opinion, but I hope that I'm get wrong. Sigvur, the new Sigvur, is instead a really good card that really helps Nova. It has the all characteristics that a Star Dragon wants. So it has Awaken, it has Confront, and it can make you draw. Yeah. The other thing that it requires Soul Core, and with Nova, you know that Soul Core usually you destroy your Soul Cores, but in this case, for the middle early game, is a really powerful card. So this is really good. I think is a 9 on 10. Also, I give a 6 on 10 also a Deridalus. Really funny card, really interesting card, but it goes on combo with some new red card, Dragno King and Nexus Hazard, but it becomes a double symbol that can be really good, but is also really easy to destroy, to remove from the field in any way. So yeah, it's a cheap win condition, I think, but not so good. 6 on 10, I think. Finally, we got Era. From first look, it wasn't really good. but when you are playing, you can understand that the first effect is really powerful. Yeah, it's select, so it doesn't go over armor, but is a board wipe on 4000, so really powerful. Is a beautiful side card, and the other two effects are not so good. They are not important. Yeah, I mean this card is really strong to wipe the board, especially against some aggro deck. So this is 7 or 8 on 10, I think. Red Nexus is I think the only one that can be maybe impactful on this meta. Can be this really good on Nova, because you can refresh Nova or other Star Dragon Spirits. Maybe is I don't know if it really gets some spot, because from Nexus you can also use for sure Canyon, but also Scorched Battlefield. I don't know. Maybe this is better in Star Dragon. I don't know, but from the on the three Nexuses that we have, this is the best one, I think. From the magic, we can't just ignore Nexus Hazard that make a really good support for Terror Source deck that can get a Flash Nexus removal. That is a really strong things. You can also use this in other red deck, but you have to pay more, probably. That is always have 5 reduction. So if you have 5 symbol, you can just pay 3. So that is not is the same as a Burning Force, but you can destroy a spirit and a Nexus, and maybe you can also draw a card. So really good card for red deck. The other interesting card of this type is Lightning Aura, that can make one of your spirits generically against confront. So this open a multiples combo with green, with purple, with colors, I think. Also with red, because King Dragno with confront is really powerful. Also some other cards. So really good card, really funny, really interesting card. Let's talk about Avaricia. Is not the strongest Void Lord, I think, but is also the only one that is an X rare. So this is 7 on 10. Yeah, I mean, it can resummon something from the trash. An undead from the trash can be really good, like Mediuc, like the whale that we will see soon. But for itself is not so powerful, I think. The level 3 effect is good, but 6 core are a lot, especially if you cost 10. So it's for really late game and only to destroy only one spirit. I don't know. But the first effect can be really good in 2 copies, so yeah, a 7, like a rate, can be good. Whale is a really underrated card for me. Maybe they will have reason, or they will have not. We don't know just now, but for me is a really good card that can be a substitute for Baculus in some decks that build around whale. Yeah, the thing is that Baculus is a rare, this is an X rare, so maybe Baculus is still superior on whale, but the second effect, when your spirit attacks reduce your opponent's life, or remove a core from a spirit, is really powerful, just powerful. Imagine with more small spirits with cores, this is a really good play, I think. Also in combo with Baculus, why not? Gigasha is a really cool card, but is not completely awful. for the immortal cost 6 is pretty good. Black Lance, Baculus are cost 6 and they are both enough played. The second effect is just too situational, but not so bad. And also is a cost 5, so you can call Beldegor from the trash. Lamorak is maybe the best purple card on this set. It can be a really good support for Nemesis deck, that is one of the best deck right now, and also in every purple deck. Finally, take a word also for Diviner Dragonaga. This is a 7 on 10 that can make you able to control your deck, control your trash, take a look for the follow cards of your deck. So really useful card that doesn't make you get advantages from numbers, but about numbers, but you have the knowledge. So really good card that also can be only get better in the future. Purple Nexus, I think that Imperial Forest is the best one. Another support for Nemesis, especially, but also the second effect that can be seem not so good at the first look. Is just okay, but also you will able to do that more times that you think than you think, because with purple control you just sit, and when opponent can and at the end of the opponent turn you can just discard one card from the deck and recycle for your resources from trash. So you can recycle a Baculus, a Curse Dragon, a Modred, a Cavaliere. So really good, really good. This is a really good card. Reanimate is one of the best cards of this set, I think, also for the future. Right now the best target for the second effect is only Modred or the cost 5 great Greybird of the starter deck, but we will have more of that, I hope, and so Reanimate will become really good. Loki is another really powerful boss spirit. He can do really well, really good with Dyna, and also with other cards that we will see soon. Multiple attack, multiple block, recycle of resources, so really good. The Mammoth Aegis is a really interesting card for the white, especially white control. You can draw and also gain life. Really powerful thing. More life means more burst. More burst means more resistance. And also the second effect is really good, really powerful against purple, against green especially, but also against red. Spin back cost 5 is really good for a card. Yeah, that cost 4 at level 2, but and it has no protection from itself. But I think that we will see really play that. Not as locking maybe, but yeah. Donor mecha token will be interesting deck, but maybe we have too few cards to do that. Only 3 cards that work again with token, and only 2 that create token. Donor is probably stronger in a green white deck to make green draw cards, and also white, why not? But in a pure white deck, in a pure mecha deck, I can see Donor really good. Take a look also the 2 color card, the 2 control card that we have in this set. So Voden has 3 powerful effects. that controls the moves of our opponent is a bit situational, but is also really heavy. So this is a card for the mid-late game. So yeah, is a rare with the strongest level 1 of the game. I mean, all of us use magic, so their effects are really powerful, but an opponent can choose what they do, so what he does. So yeah, I think that you can give it a 6 on 10, 7 on 10, but we will see on play maybe. The other really control card that luckily is is not so strong is Frigg. You know, both player must pay 1 core for each card drawn when drawing outside the draw step. So his intention, her intention is to block the drawing of both player, but it also it only has 3000 at level 1 and cost 5 with reduction, so it's really heavy for what he does, what she does. That is basically nothing if the opponent just doesn't draw. So it can be maybe more toxic in the future, but for now it's just a not good card, I think. White Nexus of this set are not so good. The only that can save, that we can save, is Giant Beast Forest. That give opponent 2 choice, or destroy it and gain as 2 cores, or leave it, but or leaves it, but we can use it as a fodder for the effect of Loki, and as a counter for the effect of Dyna. So and maybe for the second effect that is a bit situational. But yeah, this is pretty good Nexus. White magic cards are going to change also this meta. Maybe only for white, but they are really powerful. Reboot code is really strong. Maybe also in a deck build up around Bison, but not only. In every white deck is really strong. Just refresh 3 is automatically saved. Infinite Shield is a problematic card because it's another suppression that doesn't require Soul Core. It doesn't give the plus 3000 BP, but it doesn't require Soul Core, so it's really good, and it's really good by the moment that we have a card like X-Biter. So yeah, white control can just count like 4 shield, 4 suppression, 4 infinity shield that are basically 12 ice shield, so except against yellow. So this is a bit problematic card, but really good still. Inescapable Avalanche, just good for goes over armor because it doesn't target. In some situation it's still better Dream Bomb like against Miduke, because you can with Dream Bomb you can remove the spirits before it's attacking, or also have the possibility to remove also Nexus. So in some situation is still good, is still better Dream Bomb, but this still is a card that we have to look for. For yellow we have Clavis, that right now is not so good. I can see a really good things that it can do, but I can imagine that in the future it will get only better. Right now the best thing that it can do is recycle the Dream Bomb, the Exhaust Nexus with Michaela on the field, or another cost 7. But yeah, not so good, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, I hope that, but it's still a good card to find, so I think that is a 6 on 10, sufficient anyway. Really strong also. Axadia, maybe the best Void Lord, that is a really boss spirit. In yellow we can just spam it really well, just support it really well. So really good card. Raphael, another really good card. This is a card that can recycle resource from the trash, that can remove spirits on the field, and also make them weaker with third effect. Yeah, the BP is not really high, but it's a yellow characteristic. So okay, I hope to find that. Another really interesting card is Arcana Joker, that can be blocked the turn is summoned. So this is a game thief for this set. Yeah, it is weaker about BP, but yeah, if you have two Joker on the field, we can make them both unblockable. So this is maybe also a side card if you are against a white deck. So really good Arcana Joker, maybe the best card of the set, I think, for some reasons. I really love Arcana Joker. I don't know. Let's a bit talk also Arcana King Charles. That is really funny card, but unfortunately, this type of playstyle is not good in Battle Spirits. The payoff is that you can just discard an Ice Shield or a Nexus. So no, we can't face it. So yeah, funny card, but rare that is not good. And if you find it, yeah, probably you want to be really happy. Secret Flower Garden is also a good Nexus because it can make soft protection on your Nexus. So you have at least you have a life if you gain a life if the opponent destroy your Nexus. That is a thing that against a yellow deck most of opponents try to do, because yellow Nexus are really powerful and really core card for yellow deck, especially this Harpinast Palace. For the level 1 effect is good with Beard Folk, but it will be better in the future where we will have more Beard Folk, I think. Right now the second effect is powerful because is right now the only card Expiter except Expiter that can contrast Bakul's Curse Dragon combo. So yeah, great card, Harpinest Palace. About magic, we can ignore Somersault, that with Eagle becomes a really strong combo, like all your blessed unblockable from level 1 and level 2 spirits. Yeah, really strong. Basically a win condition. And Lightning Arrow, still good card. Can't target X-Biter, unfortunately, but other cards, yes. So really good card. Also Lightning Arrow, especially in combo with Luster, because it's a low cost magic, bit low, but still a good card. Finally, talk about the new color, talk about green. Tokiwa is not the best card, I think. Basically, at level 1 he does nothing. So from level 2 and level 3 are okay effect. Maybe I can see the really strong part of this effect. I prefer Phoenix from the starter deck, but the really strong thing about Tokiwa is that 7 with 4 reduction, so it's cheap, and in a green deck it can go down really easily. We have now 9 on 10, also 10 on 10 rated card, Queen and Train, really powerful X rare, really boss spirits, nothing to say more, just I hope to find it in 3 or 4 copies Same things for Dynas, that in combo with Untrain are like unstoppable. I think you can make Untrain during flash timing, really powerful thing. Also another really good card. This is more tricky. This is more complicated to rate because right now I think that players hasn't found the right place for that card yet. But I think that someone can do really better with this deck, with this card. I think also that the starter deck at all is really important for green. It has a really good card like Alid. This card is really powerful. Optimus target for reanimate. Also Brambor, really good win condition, cheap win condition I think. Leaf Wolf, another game thief like Joker. Groom, another exceptionally good target for reanimate. Gain 2 cores anytime it is destroyed from the opponent, so really good. And also Gale Phoenix is still a good card with effect that can make you win many games. I also prefer that on Tokiwa, but yeah, it's only me. I didn't text so much for now. Also pay attention about Marsh Tarantula, that can discard a card from the hand, and with Dynas can do it in flash timing. So really really dangerous this card, and maybe a staple in any deck is Worker Ant-Man. Gain score anytime it attacks. Level 2, only 2 core. Yeah, it requires all core, but it's good. I can see it really well in white, maybe in purple, and also in red, why not? In yellow, not so much. But yeah, Worker Ant-Man, really good card. It's a common, so anyone will use it, I think. Also, Green Nexus are really powerful, especially Great Alvar Plains. Really aggressive when placed effect, Exhaust of Spirits. With Netherworld we can just play Plains, Exhaust and draw a card, so really strong. At level 2 we can make more attacks with our Spirit, sacrifice our token, so really funny card, really interesting, low cost, great effects, so this is a really powerful Nexus. Great Trigate can also be splashable in other decks, especially red, I think, to make more cores. Undercity is necessary for token deck, also for white deck with token, so good cards. Giant Wood Castle Keep finally is a really strong card for the side deck, because shut up entirely one of the best deck of the moment, so Nemesis deck, powerful deck in general, but also can stop Naumangar, can stop Loki, so also against white it can be really good. And finally see the magic green card, so Thorn Prison and also Needle Shot are both really strong card that exhaust the spirit during flash timing or during main, so really good with combo with purple effects that target exhaust the spirit, also to defend ourselves, but also in offensive way, so they are really splashable, and I really like that, especially Needle Shot because it's low cost. And finally talk about Savage Power. Right now I didn't see it so much play, but I think that a player will be find some spot for it really soon, because it's basically a nice speed with every green card from your hand, so really powerful this type of effect. Again, it's not so easy to use, but really good. Alright guys, for this video is all. I hope you enjoy it, sorry for the length of the video. Anyway, we will see to the next video, I hope earlier than from the next time, from the last time. If you want, I repeat, if you want, follow us also on the channel, on the Italian channel. We are more active on that because yeah, it's easier for us to do content, to make content. Anyway, bye bye and ciao.